Hello and welcome back, Pillow Talkers. We spill the tea that everyone tries to hide. No gossip is off limits, no truth is untold. Grab your pillow and watch the stories unfold. Nique responds after social media basically called her Jezebel after hanging out with NBA YoungBoy while she dates Dwayne Bacon. Also, she friends with Janiyah, and linking up with your friend's baby father is just very questionable. But people was criticizing the picture that was posted, and she said of course they caught her off guard after working out. And to be honest, that's not a bad picture of her. You know how like sometimes that slightly sweaty look can be a little sexy, or that rolled out of bed can be sexy? Yeah, it's giving that. It's no different from a messy bun, so yeah. And then, of course, some came after her as her infamous chin. You know, she has a long head, long chin, whatever. Everybody knows that. I think she knows that as well. And she's like, quite frankly, y'all need to come up with something new. Like, this is old. So then somebody says, I want to tag Fredo Bang and say, how do you feel about your ex linking up with your main op? And Fredo responds by saying, y'all got to stop passing out these titles. When was that mine? I was sharing. Even if that was true, why would you admit that publicly? And then he says, I don't have any ops, and that's not my ex. That was my toy for a short period. Like I was saying, I don't think any man wants to knowingly shit a woman, not unless he like a stone cold hoe and he just going from woman to woman and don't care and have no feelings and he just soulless. And she was your toy for a short period? Well, that's not what Nique said. She said, had that MF throwing cheap 8 pictures in the pool years ago. Come on now, beat it. Leave me the F alone, you oldly grown amen. Well, that doesn't look like something that you would do with a toy, like taking couples pictures. I don't think I would play with somebody and take it seriously like that. Like, taking pictures is pretty serious. You thought that y'all was an item. You did. So somebody responded with saying Nique with NBA YoungBoy saying, this married man got your head hype. You too pretty to be playing side B and sharing N-words, Nee. And I really can't believe Nique's response. She said, ain't playing side B to nobody. You too ugly to not have a brain. Pick a struggle. Listen, my mama always said you can't be nice to everybody, and this is one of those situations. This girl called you too pretty to be a side B, and you turn around and call her ugly. You know what? I ain't gonna even say nothing. And then I guess she completely crashed out, because a lot of times when situation arises like it looks like two people are having an affair on their spouse or their significant other, the woman always gets the crap end of the stick. Because like I said, life ain't fair. Double standards do exist. I guess just play up on the pros of being a woman. I guess that's the only solution, because these things are always going to exist. Because notice how not too many people are speaking on NBA YoungBoy. Like, nobody's saying like, oh my God, you're such a bad husband. But to be honest, he did it so many times at this point, we don't care. And neither does his wife, so. But then someone says that her head is as long as a damn cucumber, and she responds with kissy faces. So then she reposts a post saying, I don't mind being talked about, but don't lie. And then she says, what the F are y'all talking about? Let me see the tape if y'all got it. Basically, she's saying, if y'all think I slept with NBA YoungBoy, let me see that tape, because that's not what I was doing. Or that we don't have proof of what they did. And then somebody responds, hyping her up. I don't know if this is her mother, but apparently they are close in relationship. And she like, girl, you are that girl. And then somebody had the nerve to ask Nique, girl, where's Dwayne? And Nique said, with his new girl in Dubai. So you mean to tell me that Dwayne Bacon was doing all this When he got a girl in another country, man, that's why I said you never know what these people going to do or say when they quiet. Those are the ones that shouldn't be trusted. So he probably laughed and was like, yeah, that's the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing. And then Nique shuts it down by saying, if they paint you as a villain, pose. Now, some are saying that they think that Nique is going to be in NBA YoungBoy's next video. What y'all think about that? Because it seems like Nique is trying to say that she didn't do anything or that we can't catch her doing anything. Now, after hearing Mr. Bacon allegedly had somebody in Dubai, you can't tell me Nique wasn't on no BS when she was out there. Like, be for real. But now I see why she turned that camera around. She didn't give a F. And even if she wasn't doing anything, she was like, I'm going to make this mother effer think that I'm doing something. Well, she did come with receipts like always. So if she doesn't upload those receipts showing proof that he was messing with somebody in Dubai, then I have reason to believe that she's making it up to validate that she been caught. What are y'all thoughts on this situation? Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one.